Hi, this is Sai Morton with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the forexbsummit.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit forexbsummit.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Today's weekly research is dedicated to euro currency. That's why the first video on the coming weeks also will be on euro currency. Actually, it's really big difference in the big picture on the euro currency right now and intraday charts. So not in terms of the direction of the market, but in terms of the amount of the information. So the fundamental background right now on the euro currency, the commitment of traders report, and in general what people say and possible perspectives. It's really very big volume of the information that we have put on in our weekly research. But from the technical point of view, on the lower time frame charts, on the daily, on intraday charts, it's really not much to discuss. That's why daily video will be relatively short, while weekly research is mostly significant. So because currently is most important information stands in the fundamental background on euro currency and on the higher time frame charts, on the monthly chart and on the weekly chart. That's why I would suggest you to watch the video, but also it will be very nice if you take a look on the weekly research and text version, because it just lets you to see the picture globally. So on the daily chart, guys, actually not much to speak about, since mostly we have discussed this in the last week. You can see that recent sessions, couple of sessions last week after the election was not really very significant. Market was relatively quiet. The one thing that we could say here is trend is bearish. Overall price behavior is bearish. We have talked about it a lot on the last week, mostly the spike that market wasn't able to break through the very important level. As a result, we've got the reversal week on the weekly chart. This overall picture looks really bearish. So here, guys, between these lows and this level, we don't have any significant supports. I mean, all feeble levels already have been broken. One support that we have is just the monthly pivot support one. It stands at 108 sharp, so right here. And also take a look, the market is creeping with the daily oversold. So market has hit it in election sessions, minor retracement, moving back again. Friday again, it has hit the oversold, minor retracement, and so on. That's why our next destination point on the daily chart stands at 1618 extension of this pattern, A, B, C, top, pattern 1618. It stands 105.90, but let's treat it as 106. So first, the market has dropped right to 100% target that was on the Brexit voting. Then the logical retracement has followed after this drop, and market turns down to the next destination point. This is nearest target among all other targets. So if we will speak on the weekly charts, weekly chart targets, they stand even lower, slightly lower. And that is 106, the next destination point on the daily. That's why we expect that market gradually will continue move down right to this area. Since this is in fact the extension leg to the downside, it's based on the weekly pattern, the daily chart, probably market should not show any significant retracements. Something of that sort, because this retracement was due reaching of the minor 618 extension of the weekly pattern. This retracement was due the reaching of the 100% target, but all these targets already have been passed. The market is now on the way right to this area. That's why some retracement maybe will happen, but they should not be very significant. That was what we could say on the daily chart. On the intraday charts, guys, we mostly will be watching on the hourly chart. So what we have here, based on the recent plunge, based on the election, you can see we have just this minor ABCD pattern, A, B, C, top. Actually, guys, I do not like it too much because this BC leg looks very small. Usually ABCD pattern should have the BC leg at least the 30% of the AB drop, but this is definitely lower. But actually, since we don't have any other extensions, so we will use this one. Besides, as you can see, the 100% target already has been hit here on Friday. Here, market stands in some flat channel It's not really very impressive action. Well, maybe market will form something inside of it. I don't know. Maybe this will be a free drive buy. Example, market will test monthly pivot that stands monthly pivot support one that stands 50 pips lower, and then turn some retracement. But probably some kind of the bounce here should happen. Currently, as you can see, we do not see any significant patterns here. The only thing that you could recognize maybe the bullish divergence with the MACD, but since it is formed not at some really significant support, I don't think that this very reliable pattern will be the divergence. Besides, we do not call you to trade it on the long side. Actually, we probably will call you to do opposite. So do not take the long position currently. So if bounce will start either from that level or from the monthly pivot support one, the most probable destination of the bounce stands right here. It's very nice resistance. As you can see, 110 confluence resistance. That's accompanied by the weekly pivot point, monthly pivot points, previous consolidation lows. So very nice area. Actually, where mostly will be interesting with the searching with the reversal pattern here to the downside, bearish reversal, where market could reestablish downward continuation. That's more interesting for us rather than trying to take the long position here and trade the market with this possible bounce, because we do not want to go against the major trend here. That's what we see right now in the technical picture in the short-term perspective on the common week. So that being said, we mostly will be watching for bounce, and then as soon as it will start, we will search for possible bearish reversal pattern around 110 area. That's our trading plan on the common week. Because currently, guys, as I said, the most part of the information stands in the fundamental background on the euro currency, and mostly on the United States dollar perspective and on the high time frame charts. So let's see what we'll get on the next week.